Hi everyone, I'm Mike Donovan with Edge Lighting, and here we are at Lightfair 2011 in the beautiful city of Philadelphia. You know, it's before the show right now, it's a little quiet, it's going to start heating up soon. My last video, I told you I was going to explain this red jacket a little bit. Well, here goes. One of the giants in our industry, a guy by the name of Jack Zuckerman, wrote this book called Let There Be Light. But not to be outdone, I wanted to bring some of the books that I wrote. If you didn't know, I'm also an accomplished author. Some of the books that I've written over the years, this one, for example, Turned On My Lust for Lighting, was really done back in the 1970s when I was doing a little bit more sit-ups than I do today. Or maybe back when I was very introspective in my lighting life, you may have read this one, My Life as a Lighting Guru, Enlightening the Mind, One Foot Candle at a Time. Now this book is probably the most truthful one that I ever wrote. It's called Lighting for Donovans. Learn how to talk for hours about lighting without having any actual knowledge. This one's been our bestseller. This one was when I was very bitter. It's called Underboss, True Tales of Brutality Under the Thumb of Greg the Punisher K and Jack the Ripper Zuckerman. This one I highly recommend. Some of the other ones you may have seen are some of the classics that we have. The Adventures of Huckleberry Dim, Greg in Wonderland, The Catcher in the RGB, and lastly, The Old Man and the LED. All these books are classics and you can find them on Amazon. No, you can't. Now, what's illuminating these books is our light channel millwork product that'll fit in any shelf that is 5/8 of an inch or more. The light channel actually recesses into your shelving unit, and we have a nice even illumination that will highlight whatever you're trying to illuminate. This is what our millwork channel extrusion looks like. You can see how thin that is and how that's going to fit into a shelf that's 5/8 an inch or more. Some of our other soft strip products that have been getting a lot of attention are extrusions. This one's fantastic. You can use this one in a cove, get a really soft, even illumination. The other neat thing about this extrusion is that you can order it from 2 inches up to 96 inches. Another extrusion we've been showing a lot of is our Micro Grazer. You can see how you get that tight 10-degree beam spread. You're going to want to use the Micro Grazer on surfaces that you really want to bring out that shadowing or that texturing. Say it's a brick, say it's a wood, something like that. The other neat thing you can do with this Micro Grazer is put it behind sort of a valance, sort of a curtain, to give you some even illumination on that sheer curtain. Another great application for the Micro Grazer is lighting edge glass. One of the products that's been getting a lot of attention at the show here is called Softline. It's right above me. Now this product, think of it as a tape measure type material. We span it from wall to wall, wall to ceiling. You can get very creative with this product. Inside of the tape measure material, we put our soft strip. And what we're going to do then is just illuminate off the ceiling and create this bounce that gives you a nice, indirect, comfortable lighting. How it's held onto the wall is by these turnbuckles right here. Now these turnbuckles attach directly to a junction box. Your wiring comes directly through the turnbuckle and your feeds are made on the top. When we tighten up those turnbuckles, it pulls that Softline product back and makes it taut on the ceiling. In fact, you can run up to about 40 feet of this. Well, thanks again for watching Mike's Monthly Minute. This one's been live from the beautiful city of Philadelphia at Lightfair 2011.